Roundball Wrap on Newswatch 12.
Welcome in to another episode of Roundball Wrap on this fine Friday night. I'm Luke Doughton. We've got a whole bunch of games and highlights to get through. But first, of course, we're going to have our game of the week. Ashland traveling to Thurston. We're getting Midwestern tonight for this Midwestern League matchup. The Grizz looking to get to 500 in league this year. Thurston, though, a strong program, and it was the Noah Blair show. Early corner three is good. Moments later, Blair inside. Fancy footwork, cuts to the seam. That's another basket. Colts up 11. But Ashland fighting back. JoJo Harrower, he's the offensive spark for this team. Up the gut, gets it to fall. Did that matter to Thurston, though? Nate Stifler, a big man, powering his way in. He's going to get the own rebound and put it back up. Thurston, 27-14 at the half. And then the Grizzlies making a little run. Harrower, a step back three, and that was deep and filthy, my goodness. A couple plays later, Harrower, the inside move this time, collapses, and Diego Hernandez, let it fly, my guy. The Grizzlies crawling their way back, but it would not last. Thurston hanging on to win the final 54-42 Colts. In a 6A basketball matchup, Grants Pass girls versus Willamette, both trying to secure the number one spot in the division. Some good teams. Damian Alvarado has the details.
Luke, whenever I come to Grants Pass High School, I'm always in awe. It's so beautiful here. This gym is amazing. The band's amazing. The cheerleaders were awesome. But the girls basketball team struggled early. They made a run into the third quarter, but it came too late.
Grants Pass welcomed the Willamette Wolverines, who are undefeated in league play. The Cavers were off to the races as Samantha Willett hits this tough layup. Talk about up-tempo. Cavers, Kenzie Kleiner, getting bumpy, but she tracks this one down and finishes strong down low. Diamond Wright cuts down the lane and gets physical. She had 15 on the night. But it wasn't stopping points in the paint that the Cavers struggled with. It was allowing the three ball. Let it fly, Harper. Did she call backboard? Grants Pass erased a 12-point third quarter deficit. The Brent Smith and the Wolverines take this one 51-43.
I think we played with a lot of grit. It wasn't very pretty basketball, but we worked hard, and it ended in our favor.
We just stayed and played our pace. We didn't let them speed us up, even though they were getting a good run. We still continued to play our game, and then it ended up going great for us.
Man, that division is stacked, not just Willamette and Grants Pass, but South Medford as well. But let's go ahead and jump over to the boys' game, which saw a different outcome. The Grants Pass band was showing that team spirit all night, but let's go ahead and hop into some of those highlights. If I'm being honest, I'm just ready to see multiple threes. Jason Butler going to get this one up. The Wolverines going early. That one was deep as well. But Tim Hart, he's up next here. He's a sniper as well. Another deep three, nothing but net. And this next one has got to be my favorite right here. And look at the Grants Pass bench yelling for this one as well. But Tony Cumberland said, all right, now it's my turn. Three ball, corner pocket. The Cavemen, too much in this one. Grants Pass wins 51-35. And both North teams trying to steal some luck from the Sheldon Irish tonight. Let's go ahead and get to the boys' game right before the girls' game. A big matchup between two of the best in the Southwest. Sheldon leading the conference. But right at the jump, it was three-pointers again for both of these teams. Easton Curtis, he's also a shooter. You're going to have to watch out for him. He gets the first points of the game. But disruptive defense for the Irish out in transition. A nice little bounce pass back here to Nathan Shelley. Missed the first, but back to work there for the second chance points. Moments later, down low to Big Eli Forshey. Sheldon getting back into it in the final seconds of the first. But great passing for Sheldon. Shelley open for the tray ball. He's going to knock this one down. Sheldon wins down the stretch and is still undefeated in league play. The final 54-49 Irish. The Southwest Conference doubleheader. North Medford girls up next. They're both chasing third place in that tough conference with Grants Pass, Willamette, and South Medford for that automatic playoff bid. North Medford defense starting it off, and that's going to be Olivia Boger with the steal and the bucket and the lead as well. Moments later, though, Jenna Ayers trapped, but now the dish to Savannah Shuck. That's a nice little lay-in. She's always reliable on the block. But even when North Medford was missing, it was landing back in their hands. Boger, again, back to the basket. North with all the momentum, and the Black Tornado had the ball moving around the arc as well. Brianna Brownlee knocks down this triple. North Medford quickly becoming one of my favorite teams to watch, and they're going to take this one 52-34. And Springfield, a good program coming to town, but are they as good as the Crater Comets, who just won state last year? Let's go ahead and find out.
Two great showdowns here at Crater High School tonight. The girls, a very physical matchup this evening. Let's jump into the highlights. Springfield off to a hot start, leading by 5 points to kick off this game. Ikenade Felipe helped kickstart the Millers, but once the Comets got going, they could not be stopped. Taylor Young, first year at Crater, balling out tonight, cutting out the defense left and right to get a Comets lead. Sailor Hall trying to keep this Springfield team in the game with back-to-back threes. The Millers putting up a fight, getting within 6 points of the Comets towards the fourth quarter, but despite this physical game and tough showdown, Crater locked in to take care of the ball and not force any shots or fouls. This Crater team taking the dub 53-47. Here's Sage Winslow after the game.
I think defensive stops is the most important thing in this game, and just like limiting them at the three-point line, which I think we could have done a better job at, but we'll get another run when we play at their place.
Next week, Crater will take on Ashland, and while they're ready to play at their own level, no matter the opponent, Taylor Young said this team has their eyes set on making it back to the state championship game.
I think that we have the players and the right stuff to get there and win it, but we just have to play right and play as a team and prepare well.
And the boys also shot across the court tonight, starting confident and dominant in the first half. Elijah Bryant coming out strong, helping his teammate here. Off the miss, puts it back on the dunk. What a nice play right there. We'll see that a little bit later. But Tremaine Smith, he's a freshman. He's beating the first quarter buzzer. And just look at that. And now Springfield making some adjustments in the second half. They're going to take this game 80-62. And also the girls basketball team for Ashland, they're also up in Thurston. Let's go and get into those highlights. How about a shout out for the Grizz, the Colts and the Grizzlies opening minutes of this one. It was all Thurston Colts in transition. Some beautiful passing right here, slicing and dicing up the court. Emmy Girdham, pull-up jumper money. And Thurston going to take this one 59-38. We'll be right back with some more highlights and games. Welcome back to Roundball Wrap. We're going to go into a doubleheader at Phoenix High School. Both of these teams quickly becoming some of my favorites to watch, but let's go ahead and hop into the pirate ship, find out who's walking the plank out of the gym. Klamath Union visiting for both teams tonight, but look at just this hype before the game. Their student section gets loud, but let's get into those highlights. William Piet, he's going to take it to the hoop and get the 2 points as well. And Bryce Peterson for Klamath Union, he's going to get in the corner, 3-ball corner pocket. We're playing 8-ball pool out here. Easy for him. Then Pete gets the ball again here off the steal. And he's going to drain it from 3 as well. It's raining threes in Phoenix. And then here comes Martin Ortega. He's going to get it to the corner. Assist for him. And then now Tobias Akpan. He's going to get the ball down low. Two-hand jam for the young man. The final, the Pirates in this one take it 72-47. But now we got the girls game and also another fun team to watch. And they're also getting hyped for this one as well. Now let's go ahead and roll into those highlights. Alyssa Alvarez here. She's going to break through the defense. She is always getting inside and right to the rim. She's going to get the basket. Then Zafira Moxon, she's going to get a good layup here. And Phoenix rolling pretty early. Moxon again right under the basket to the pass, and it's going in again. But here's Andy Harmon. She gets the ball. Nice little jumper there for Klamath Union. And Lizette Wata, she's going to catch and shoot here off the backboard. But Phoenix just showing up too much tonight. 53-37 Pirates in this one.
No, I think it was a good game. Klamath is always a really good team, so we're just really glad that we got to play really hard and got a win in the end. I think everyone was going full board every possession.
We've got both Brookings Harbor teams heading over to Cascade Christian for some Southern Oregon Conference action at the 3A level. Isabel McCauley joining teammate Jordan Jones in the 1,000-point club earlier this week. And who else better to start it off with the scoring tonight than her with this tough and one right here. A couple defenders around her. It doesn't matter. But here's Sawyer Adams, a nice little Euro step right there. Gets a nice bounce off the rim. But here's the younger sister of Isabel Grace. She's going to get the pass out to Jordan Jones for two. They got that connection going early. Now Amelia Bruce, she's going to find Sawyer again, and she's going to get the shot there. But Cascade Christian continuing to score here. Jones going to find McCauley under the basket. The final in this one, Cascade Christian rolling 59-35. Emma Coates, she racked up steals tonight. Here's what she had to say about the tough challenger defense.
Have this motto, we're 2 feet in, and we work really hard to stay together as a family and stay unified and work together.
On to the boys, the challengers, getting this one going early and welcoming in the Bruins. Another fun matchup though, but Briley Richardson was on fire in the first quarter. Look at that nice little reverse layup, made that one look smooth. But here comes Patrick Hatch, fighting down low, gets the board and gets it back up. Now Richardson doing the passing. He finds Brady Klecker, who puts it down inside for two. But here comes Taylor Snowden. A tough little move there, shake off that contact. But again, we're gonna get into Cascade Christian scoring. That's Taylor Snowden with the reverse. And that's not gonna be enough for the Bruins. The challengers win this one, 73-37. Richardson on the tough challenger defense again tonight.
Our communication, we work on it a lot in practice. That's what our coaches harp on us on, is just that communication, and it pays out good, and that's what helps us on D.
And before we go tonight, let's get into some of the best plays from around the region. We're going to start off with the Crater Cromit boys team. They were balling out tonight despite the loss. And this is that Tremaine Smith buzzer beater. He also had 19 tonight to lead all scorers. And again, he's just a freshman, so he's just getting started in his basketball career. But Briley Richardson had 17 in the first quarter alone tonight and had the nice little oop there. That was not a shot. That was definitely a pass right to him. Then our last play of the game, you saw this one, but we have to take another look because, man, Elijah Bryant getting up there for that one, and he is hyped, rightfully so. One more look at this, and just a great dunk from him. Again, for joining me. Love having you in for these shows, and I'll see you again next Friday on the next Roundball Wrap.